his siblings. Takeem has been a part of Jefferson basketball all 4 years. His favorite memory is going to basketball states as a freshman and sophomore and getting playing time. Takeem plans to attend West Virginia Wesleyan and study exercise science. He also plans to play football there. Takeem would like to thank Coach Jamar for being there for him and helping in his life and sports career from a young age. Number 5, Takeem Drake. Number 11, Caden Parrish. Caden is being escorted out tonight by his mom, Natalie, his siblings, Kyrie and Kayana, his grandmother, Dallas, and his uncles, Brian and Justin, his cousin, Dwayne, and Coach Jacobs. Caden has been part of the Jefferson basketball team for the last 2 years. His favorite memory is getting close with his teammates and Coach Jacobs. After high school, Caden hopes to continue playing basketball at the college level. Caden would like to thank his uncles and grandparents for always supporting him in his times of need. Number 11, Caden Parrish. Number 12, Logan Stevens. Logan is being escorted out tonight by his mom, Kat, and his dad, Mike, and his brothers, David and JJ. Logan's been part of the Jefferson basketball team the last 3 years. His favorite memory is his overnight trip to Philadelphia in 11th grade for Philly Live. After high school, Logan wants to attend college or trade school for HVAC. Logan would like to thank his parents for all their support along the way. Number 12, Logan Stevens. Next up, number 13, Braden Swanson. Braden's being escorted out tonight by his mom, Michelle, his dad, Chris, and his brother, Evan. Braden's been part of Jefferson basketball the last 2 years. His favorite memory is all the team meals he's had with his teammates. After high school, Braden plans to play basketball at the collegiate level. Braden would like to thank his parents for all their support. Number 13, Braden Swanson. Number 14, John Derek Rivera. John is being escorted out by his mom, Zuleika, and his dad, Angel. John's been a part of Jefferson basketball the past 3 years. His favorite memory is when the team went to D.C. to watch a college basketball game his sophomore year. After high school, John plans to join the Air Force or go to barber school. John would like to thank his mom for always supporting him in every step of his life. Number 14, John Derek Rivera. Number 15, Titus Murray. Titus is being escorted out tonight by his mom, Heather, and his dad, Tommy. Titus has been a part of Jefferson basketball all 4 years. His favorite memory is getting his first ever dunk at Jefferson and all the meals with his teammates at Virginia Live. After high school, Titus plans to study zoology and become a zoo veterinarian. Titus would like to thank his parents and Jesus Christ. That's number 15, Titus Murray. Next up is team manager, Jaden Foote. Jaden is being escorted out by his mom, Shauna. Jaden plans to attend college and study sports management. Jaden would like to thank his mom for all her support. Jaden's been a big part of Jefferson basketball this year, and the team would like to thank him for everything that he does. Jaden Foote. A message from the coaching staff. Seniors, congratulations on your long journey to this point. All the ups and downs have led to you becoming the young men you are today. Soon, you all being on different paths, but you will never forget the moments that you've spent together. It is a bond that can never be broken. Jefferson High School would like to thank you for all you've done for Jefferson basketball. Our door is always open, and we're always just a phone call away. You each hold a special place in our hearts, and we love each of you.
Yeah, it's plugged in.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to present to you your 2025-2026 Jefferson High School boys basketball senior class.
That means it's charging.
Okay. Because it said last time. No, last time it was blinking and then it did that funky bell.
Oh, you
Here at Home Team Sports TV, we're here to highlight our local businesses and our student athletes and put them on a path to success. Through our social media platforms and our live event production, we look to shine a light on our local community and our talent from our student athletes.
Home Team Sports TV is more than a brand, it's a movement. We're combining creativity, innovations, and smart solutions for companies of all sizes. With unmatched dedication and community focus, we're proving that the right exposure can lead to a successful future.
And remember,
we are Home Team.
Helping people live longer, healthier lives is the heart of Purified Living 365. We're proud to serve families and businesses in Martinsburg and all the surrounding areas, because wellness starts at home with the water you drink and the air you breathe. We provide advanced water filtration systems and air purifiers designed to help protect you from everyday contaminants. Our products are backed by consumer research and delivered with the care you can trust. Purified Living 365. Locally trusted, health focused.
When your life depends on it, you don't cut corners. You go for top quality. But what about when your death depends on it? Same thing. That's why I've arranged my funeral plan with Rosedale. I pay a lump sum now or in installments, and the cost of the services for my plan are fixed forever, no matter how much prices go up. So when the day comes, I know I have helped my family with the cost of the funeral that I have chosen, and everything has been arranged by Rosedale.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle with True Performance Fitness. I'm one of the owners here. True Performance Fitness as a whole, we brought this gym to the area and we wanted to bring every walk of fitness in one building. So that's exactly what we did. We have strongman, powerlifting, bodybuilding, CrossFit. We have posing rooms, a full turf, a full track outside. We even have a basketball court. We wanted everything to be under one roof. So that's just kind of the thing that we did. We also went out and we made sure that we got top of the line equipment. We also make sure that all the pads and everything are getting replaced and all the machines are being taken care of properly. That's just something we strive to do for this community. We also like to give back to the community with donations, fundraisers, and other stuff for like kids and the families around. So that's just kind of who we are as a gym, and we're looking forward to seeing you guys.
Hey, I'm Jeremiah.
And I'm Braden, and we are Brothers Bin Blasting, your bin blasting all-stars.
A unique sanitizing service begins right after your local trash collection. With a scheduled pickup time and location, we arrive promptly to clean your bins on the spot.
Our advanced 360-degree cleaning heads and pressurized water heated to over 200 degrees ensures a powerful blast blasting away 99% of all germs and bacteria. Visit our website at brosbeenblasting.com and use code GETBLASTED to receive 50% off your first cleaning.
Since opening in 2017, we have been the local hangout spot to watch a game and meet up with family and friends. With over 20 TVs, there isn't a bad seat in the house to watch every game played. Serving a full food menu ranging from appetizers to steak dinners, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., 7 days a week and later on weekends. Daily drink and food specials, and of course, happy hour from 3 to 6, Monday through Friday. So come on out to Benchwarmer Sports Bar and Grill and enjoy some great drinks, great food, and great atmosphere.
This is Jimmy, General Manager at Ameritech Tire and Auto, here to serve you with all your auto repair and service needs. We are a family-owned business serving our community since 2003. We work on all makes and models from vintage cars and trucks to collectors to today's latest, newest vehicles. So stop in and see us at one of our 2 locations. See you soon.
Here at Home Team Sports TV, we're here to highlight our local businesses and our student athletes and put them on a path to success. Through our social media platforms and our live event production, we look to shine a light on our local community and our talent from our student athletes.
Home Team Sports TV is more than a brand, it's a movement. We're combining creativity, innovations, and smart solutions for companies of all sizes. With unmatched dedication and community focus, we're proving that the right exposure can lead to a successful future.
And remember,
we are Home Team.
Welcome to Cookies and Milk Child Care Center. We have 2 locations conveniently located in Kernersville and Martinsburg. Our mission is to be the leading provider of higher quality care and education services for children ages 6 months to 12 years of age. We provide the highest quality child care available at an affordable cost. For more information, contact us at 304-901-2961.
Here at the barn, we have been making dreams come true since 1972, where we help women feel their most beautiful for any occasion, from pageant, homecoming, and prom gowns, to walking down the aisle in the perfect wedding gown alongside their bridesmaid and their family. Stop by to meet your stylist today to find an affordable gown, and we do offer layaway.
Looking to enhance the beauty of your outdoor space? Look no further than R&L Landscapes. We understand that your outdoor space is more than just a yard. It's a place where memories are made with loved ones and where you find peace and tranquility. Our team of professionals will work closely with you to bring your vision to life. From expert design and installation to meticulous maintenance, we are committed to delivering breathtaking results that will make your neighbors green with envy. With our state-of-the-art equipment, we guarantee exceptional craftsmanship that will withstand the test of time. Contact R&L Landscapes today and let us turn your dreams into reality.
Buying or selling real estate? Katra Law is the local choice for real estate closings. In fact, we were honored to be chosen as the best of the best real estate closing attorneys for 2022 by the Martinsburg Journal. With offices conveniently located on Foxcroft Avenue in Martinsburg and South George Street in Charlestown, Katra Law proudly serves the Eastern Panhandle. Whether on the court, field, or in the classroom, we wish all of our student athletes a safe and successful.
And good evening, folks, and welcome to Home Team Sports TV. Tonight, we are here at the Cougars' lair in Shenandoah Junction, home of the Jefferson Cougars, as they play host tonight to the visiting Musselman Appleman. I am your home team host, once again, J.D. Fritz, joining me, my broadcast partner, Nate Monroe, man. Nate, how you feeling tonight?
I'm blessed. We took a couple days off. Definitely missed being here in the broadcast booth with the whole team, so I'm blessed to be here for yet another rivalry on a good Wednesday night, excuse me.
Yeah, absolutely, Nate. And Jefferson coming in here, senior night tonight for the Cougars. So let's see what kind of product they're going to put on the floor tonight. They've dropped 3 in a row, as has Musselman. Jefferson comes in 6-7, 2-3 in the conference, 4th right now sitting in the conference. And, Musselman, they're 11-5, even though they've dropped the last 3, still sitting in great position. 5th in the conference, just 1 behind Jefferson at 2-4. Still ranked number 7th in the state, I believe, according to the coaches poll, but the Metro News poll is yet to come out, so maybe there might be a few adjustments there. Musselman's coached by Derek Basile. He's in his 24th season with the Applemen, and Kyle Van Meter for the Cougars in just his 2nd season. So, Nate, how do you see this playing out here for each team? I'll let you start with Jefferson first.
I think the number one thing here for Jefferson is taking care of the ball. This is a game that they're very much going to want to slow down and take care of each possession. Each possession matters in a game like this, so I think they're going to want to slow it down. Some key players I'm looking forward to seeing. I think Keon Yates, he's a flamethrower. Tonight I want to see him be efficient. He's going to put up shots, but I want to see him put up good shots. He's going to get the ball a lot. They're going to need him to score a lot. I'm also looking for Camden Boone to be strong in the boards. He's going to go against 2 big men on Musselman that they take in and out. You've got Keyshawn Price, and then you got Seth Sildane. They're going to get a lot of minutes, and if Boone cannot hold it down, it's going to be a long night on the boards for Jefferson. And then last, I'll say Takeem Drake. He's going to have to play a stretch 4 tonight. He's going to have to box out at the 4 position, get a lot of rebounds. He's going to have to be the grit and the grind for these Cougars if they want to see a win tonight, JD.
Yeah, and you're 100% right. Last game we did, the Applemen won, I think, by 13, and Jefferson got off to a really hot start in that game. I believe they had an 8-2 lead in the first few minutes, but Musselman kind of started imposing their will a little bit, even though they weren't getting the best play out of their guards. Their big men definitely stepped up. Keyshawn Price, and like you said, Sildane in the middle there, and we'll see how those guys are going to play out for the Applemen tonight. And I'd say for the Applemen tonight, they're going to just have to continue to do what they did the last time, even though they've dropped 3 games in a row. This team is a lot better than those last 3 games. They were very close games, as far as Musselman, the losses that they had. So definitely going to come out here and excuse us there. We apologize for that. Our camera operator, Caroline, stepping in front there. But anyway, I think the guard play, like you said, is going to have to step up for the Applemen tonight. Colton Shelton. Bunny, I like Bunny. Yes. He's definitely been an all-around playmaker for the Applemen this season. He hit that 3-quarter shot. We saw that. Almost went viral. I don't think it quite went viral, but we were trying to get it there. But heck of a shot by Bunny to end that 3rd quarter, the last game against Washington a couple weeks ago. And I really like Ethan Omicron. I tell you, when you look at that kid, you think football player. Very good football player as well. But this kid does all the little things. He gets on the boards. He's getting rebounds. He knocks down free throws. Not necessarily a perimeter shooter, but he can hit those little mid-range shots. And I look for him to kind of have another good game again tonight, Nate. And if he can do that, along with Colton Shelton, Corday Bunny, I think Musselman has a great chance of knocking off the Cougars here tonight.
Absolutely. I think Amankar does a lot of stuff behind the scenes that you don't talk about. He's very grit, very grind. Same thing with Takeem Drake. I think they're going to match up against each other a lot tonight, which is going to make for a great matchup. He's going to have to rebound a lot. And last game that we saw him play, he actually almost led the way in scoring. Right. He was the 2nd leading scorer. So, yes, he's very important, kind of like a Draymond Green type of guy. I think he's more skilled than Draymond Green, being able to shoot, but very important to that team. So we'll see how these role players end up playing their role in tonight's game, JD.
Yeah, I like that comparison to Draymond Green. He, just always does those little things and crashing the boards, playing defense. And we're going to see, we know Jefferson likes to get up and down. Yes. I think if Jefferson can get started early, knock some threes down early, get back up, they're playing at home in front of their crowd. Good student section usually always on hand here at Jefferson. And they're going to need those students tonight, man, to try to push them to a victory. For both teams is a must-win, I think, here tonight to get themselves in better position as we move forward here in the next few weeks of the playoffs.
Absolutely. Not Musselman. Spring Mills and Washington that really ran away. Each only have 1 or 2 losses, and They played extremely well. So this is a situation. Both teams have lost multiple games. Something has to give. You want to make a statement here that you're coming for those two top teams, and you are able to turn your season around from the 3 losses that they've taken.
Yeah, and I want to point out, he's been our player of the game the last time these two teams. Elijah Miller is going to be another one to watch. He leads this team in scoring with 14 points, 8 rebounds. The kid can do it all. Only a junior, so he'll be back next year. Look for him and Shelton to get off early, along with Bunny. And if they can get those big guys involved, Jefferson could be in a world of trouble here tonight, Nate.
Absolutely. Like I said, you're going to see a healthy dose of both of those big men. Sometimes we've seen them both in at the same time. We've seen Sildane take an entire half. So it really just depends on what the matchup is. And like I said, Boone's going to have to be ready. He's going to be in double trouble here tonight.
Well, that's going to do it here for our pregame show here at Jefferson High School. We're going to take a commercial break real quick and hear a word from our sponsors. You're watching Home Team Sports TV.
Here at Home Team Sports TV, we're here to highlight our local businesses and our student athletes and put them on a path to success. Through our social media platforms and our live event production, we look to shine a light on our local community and our talent from our student athletes.
Home Team Sports TV is more than a brand, it's a movement. We're combining creativity, innovations, and smart solutions for companies of all sizes. With unmatched dedication and community focus, we're proving that the right exposure can lead to a successful future. And remember, we are Home Team.
Helping people live longer, healthier lives is the heart of Purified Living 365. We're proud to serve families and businesses in Martinsburg and all the surrounding areas because wellness starts at home with the water you drink and the air you breathe. We provide advanced water filtration systems and air purifiers designed to help protect you from everyday contaminants. Our products are backed by consumer research and delivered with the care you can trust. Purified Living 365. Locally trusted, health focused.
When your life depends on it, you don't cut corners. You go for top quality. But what about when your death depends on it? Same thing. That's why I've arranged my funeral plan with Rosedale. I pay a lump sum now or in installments, and the cost of the services for my plan are fixed forever, no matter how much prices go up. So when the day comes, I know I have helped my family with the cost of the funeral that I have chosen, and everything has been arranged by Rosedale.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle with True Performance Fitness. I'm one of the owners here. True Performance Fitness as a whole, we brought this gym to the area and we wanted to bring every walk of fitness in one building. So that's exactly what we did. We have strongman, powerlifting, bodybuilding, CrossFit. We have posing rooms, a full turf, a full track outside. We even have a basketball court. We wanted everything to be under one roof. So that's just kind of the thing that we did. We also went out and we made sure that we got top of the line equipment. We also make sure that all the pads and everything are getting replaced and all the machines are being taken care of properly. That's just something we strive to do for this community. We also like to give back to the community with donations, fundraisers, and other stuff for like kids and the families around. So that's just kind of who we are as a gym, and we're looking forward to seeing you guys.
Early during this game, Coach Van Meter.
I think we need kind of energy coming out the gate. If we get a good start out the gate, we normally have a better focus going in. So quick start, quick defensive things going from there.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you, guys.
Back to you guys in the booth.
Water heated to over 200 degrees ensures a powerful blast blasting away 99% of all germs and bacteria. Visit our website at brosbinblasting.com and use code GETBLASTED to receive 50% off your first cleaning.
Games
And welcome back here to Home Team Sports. Up in the booth, J.D. Fritz along with Nate Monroe. Just about 2 minutes before tip-off, getting ready to do the starting lineups here in just a few seconds. Nate, final thoughts here before the game starts with each team here.
I think at this point in the season, you want to see both teams take care of the ball and hit their free throws. I think that's always been a big part of EPAC basketball. So at this point, dumb turnovers shouldn't be a part of the game. You should be able to take care of the ball, and I think the team that does that will win tonight.
Yeah, and I'd like to see Jefferson. We know they're going to get their shots off. They like to shoot a lot of threes. They don't necessarily have much of an inside game, but if they can start knocking down some shots, I think they'll have a lot of success. But we're getting ready to go down to the floor for our national anthem, so we're going to take a quick pause, and we'll be right back up here in the booth.
Let's start. We're going to give you the lineup for the visiting Musselman, Appleman, number 1, Colton Shelton. Number 2, Corday Bonnie. Number 5, Elijah Miller. Number 12, Ethan Amenkra. And number 32, Seth Sillidan. The Applemen are coached by Derek Basile. He's assisted by C.J. Venable and Shannon DeMasi. And now we'll introduce your home team varsity Cougars. All right, leading off, number 4, Sean Velasquez. Number 5, Takeem Drake. Number 11, Caden Parrish. Number 13, Braden Swanson. And number 15, Titus Murray. The varsity Cougars are coached by Kyle Van Meter. He's assisted by Corey Grant, Jamar Gladney, Tristan Jacob Sr., and William Fleming. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and remove your hats for the presentation of colors by the Jefferson High School Air Force Junior ROTC Color Guard in the playing of our national anthem. And please do remain standing until the colors depart the floor at the conclusion of the anthem.
And welcome back to Home Team Sports TV. About ready to tip this game off between the Jefferson Cougars and the visiting Musselman Applemen. J.D. Fritz joined also by Nate Monroe tonight. Nate, this game means a lot for both teams here. So, you know, it's a must-win, like I mentioned earlier. Both teams have dropped 3 in a row, the last three games out. So, definitely a must-win. And I would say for Jefferson, maybe even a little bit more important, as right now they're 1 game under 500.
Absolutely. Their overall record is a lot. It's a lot worse than you want it to be at this point, 6-7. So here you want to even it out to 500. They got a different starting lineup here, so they're obviously looking for something different, a different spark. So we'll see who brings the energy here, can change the course of the season for the Cougars.
Braden Swanson, Seth Sildane tipping it off. Tip goes to the Applemen. Ethan Omicron with it. We mentioned him earlier. See how he works into this Musselman offense. Colton Shelton looking to get a fast start as he drives to the hoop. Takes Caden Parrish. No good. Rebounded there by Takeem Drake.
A lot of on-ball pressure there from the Cougars here early.
Drake will pull up. No good on his first shot.
So a quick shot there for the Cougars. Might want to get into their offense a little bit more so.
So Elijah Miller now guarded there by Murray. Swanson and Sildane. Sildane trying to work on Swanson. Good defense there by Braden.
Nice.
Stolen away there. Sean Velasquez getting a start here tonight on senior night. I really like this young man. Definitely is kind of a spark. Doesn't get a lot of playing time. I watched him a couple years, on the JV level, and he can shoot the 3-ball too, Nate.
And then one thing I'm seeing here is the defensive intensity is high for the Cougars. They're pressing at the half-court line, being very disciplined, and it's going to make a big difference here for the Cougars.
Velasquez over to Swanson. Swanson's going to bring it back out. Hand it over there to Caden Parrish. An all-senior lineup here right now for the Cougars. Swanson's going to pull his first shot from 3. Going to hit the top of the backboard and off the little rope there they got. So it's going to go back over to Musselman. So both teams trying to find their rhythm here early on in just a minute and 15 seconds into this ball game.
Early filling out period here. I think for the Cougars, they're going to have to find somebody that can get some activity off the dribble.
Down low to Omicron, guarded there by Drake. Omicron going to go to work on Drake, up and good. Omicron is on the board first.
They got to that matchup early. They obviously feel like Omicron can overpower Drake, and we'll see how that matchup continues to phase.
Parrish down the lane, little floater off the back foot, no good. Rebounded there by Sildane. The Cougars now 0 for 3 to start this game. Sildane, little jump stop, lost the ball, handed it over to Omicron, who loses it out of bounds. So both teams just kind of not in sync with each other so far in the game, Nate.
I think Sildane needs to take an extra dribble there. You're the big man with a mismatch. I think he got a little too excited. Take an extra dribble, get down into the paint. That's exactly what they wanted on that possession.
Velasquez running the offense for the Cougars here tonight to start this game. Drake going to pull up just inside the three-point line. Nothing but net for Takeem Drake.
Great look right there. Kept it patient. Took his shot. Knocked it down.
Back in a hurry comes Musselman. No good. Velasquez going to push it up for the Cougars. Drake now going to try to drive baseline. Cut off there by Omicron. Parrish swings it over to Swanson. 5:30 left to go. Bad pass by Swanson. Knocked away by Omicron, but he did step out of bounds.
That's a tough pass right there, going all the way across the court. You got to be careful with those because that's an easy 2 points for Musselman if Omicron's able to keep his feet in bounds.
5:30 left, all tied here at 2, so not a lot of scoring yet in this game.
It's early. They're filling each other out. I like the pace that both teams are going at, though.
Velasquez will pull up his first 3 off the back of the iron, rebounded by Sildane. He's got 3 boards so far as Colton Shelton going to push it up now for the Applemen. Over to Miller. Omicron wants the ball against Velasquez. A little bit of a mismatch there. Miller's going to be fouled. We're going to get, I believe, Sean Velasquez on the reach-in.
Great defense here from the Cougars so far, though. Musselman really hasn't been able to get inside. All their buckets have came from transition. So both teams playing really good defense, and we'll see who's able to get it going offensively.
Miller's been huge for the Applemen all season. leading this team, 14 points, 8 rebounds.
Yep.
Couple assists, also can't hit on his first.
Yeah, Miller has really long arms, and it definitely helps getting rebounds and playing defense for this team. So they definitely want to get him involved early. He can definitely take the top off for this team.
Able to connect on his second, give the Applemen a 3-2 lead, just under 5 minutes to go here in this first period. Drake with it now, guarded by Omicron. Swanson going to drive baseline on Sildane. Kicks it to Drake, over to the corner for Murray. Murray's bumped, loses the ball.
Bang.
Back out to Drake, can't get his three to fall. Rebounded there by Omicron, and here come the Applemen again. Elijah Miller pushing it up, and no good. Big board there by Sildane, knocked away by Drake. Coming back the other way of the Cougars. So a big up and down kind of game so far, Nate.
Yep. They're getting good looks on both sides. They're really just not finishing right now, but you want to continue to be aggressive and hope that eventually the shots end up falling.
Ball's knocked out of bounds.
I don't think Jefferson knows it's their ball.
Parrish with it. Set it back up. Sean Velasquez running the offense tonight here for the Cougars.
Yep.
Drake to Parrish.
Nice. Got the mismatch.
Get it down low to Drake, who can't hit. Kind of fall away off one leg. Probably not the shot he wants. Here comes Ethan Omicron now with the ball. Going to drive baseline against Parrish. It looked like he had an opportunity. Shelton going to pull up for three, and that's key for Colton Shelton as he gets hot early.
Yep. And that's huge for him. We really haven't seen him start games out fast, so for him to hit a three early, I know that's got to give his confidence a major shot here in this game.
Musselman with a 6-2 lead. Drake's going to pull up for three. No good. He just really can't find his rhythm so far, as he's last couple shots has just not been really good. Shot selection there by Takeem Drake.
Yeah, I think for Drake, you want to stay inside that three-point line, get to your middies, stay at the block, get the free throws and get some layups. But the three-point shot is not something that you want to live and die by if you're Drake.
Couple subs in for the Cougars. Number 12, Logan Stevens, and also 0, Keon Yates into the game. Just not on the same page, Takeem Drake. It looked like he might have been looking for Swanson.
Yeah.
Couldn't quite tell. There was a couple guys over there, but definitely can't afford to turn the ball over, especially on an inbounds play underneath your own basket.
Yep. Just an ill-advised turnover, and they just look like they're out of rhythm right now. Offensively, they don't really have an identity. Trying to find something going here, JD.
Shelton with a floater in the lane, can't get it to fall. Parrish with the rebound for the Cougars. Coming up on 3 minutes to go here. Just a 6-2 lead right now for the Applemen.
Yep. One of the slower games that we've seen start out so far. Not many shots getting up. Just defensive mindsets on both sides.
Swanson thought about it. Going to take it to the rack. Is up. No good. They're going to get a charge called on Braden Swanson. So the ball go back over again to the Applemen.
Yep. And I think in this game, it's making it very clear how absent the mid-range game is, because it's either a three or a layup for both of these teams. Nobody's really trying to get to that intermediate spot, but I think that's where a lot of these opportunities are going to come. You might have to pull up at the elbow, maybe take a little floater, but you're not going to get a lot of inside with these big men.
It's a little more size now. You see Logan Stevens matches up really well, size-wise with Sildane. Both about 6'4". Sildane maybe a little more length, but
I think Price is in for Sildane now.
Bunny's pulling up, can't hit his first shot of the game. The outlet pass to Drake, up and good. Nice pass there by Yates.
Giving an early shout out here to Parrish. He has 5 boards already, 2 assists. He is doing all the dirty work for this team, and he's face guarding Shelton all the way down the court. Very important to see here from him.
6'4" now. Appleman, we're going to get an offensive foul, and that's going to go on Omicron.
Yep. And like I said, the defensive intensity has been very good for the Cougars so far. If I am coach, I am very pleased with how hard my defense is playing. Only 6 points here in this first quarter, and if I'm going to score 4 points, I'm going to at least make sure that my team doesn't score more than 6. So got to be happy with the defensive side.
Yeah, we talked about that fast start for Jefferson. So far, we have not seen that. Let's see if they can start putting something together on offense now. Woo! Deep three, Keon Yates off the glass.
off the bench, off the glass, will take the three. I told y'all he was going to be a flamethrower, and he needed to be efficient. What a way to start right there, going 1 for 1 from the three-point line.
We watched one game, I believe it was against Martinsburg we did, or he was really lighting it up here.
Yeah, he had 17, and 5 of those were 15 of those were three-pointers.
Yeah,
one layup.
Came off the bench, hitting 4 threes I think he had, and they were all kind of almost back-to-back. As Cougars with a 1-point lead and possession, 1:35 left to go here in this first period.
Absolutely. If I'm the Cougars, I love this game, the way that this game is playing out right now. Musselman can't score, and we are right there with the opportunity.
Bang! Keon from deep.
Hey, young man, talk your chatter, man. He came off the bench with 2 straight threes on senior night. He did not come here to play, and I told y'all that young man is a flamethrower. He is going to flame the court tonight. Great start there for the Cougars as he comes off the bench with 6 points.
Yeah, and just what the Cougars needed is somebody that can come in and start lighting the scoreboard up, and Yates has done just that. And while we got a timeout on the floor, we're going to thank a few of our home team sports sponsors for the season. We have Catro Law, Ameritech Tire and Auto, Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery, ERA Liberty Realty, call Cheryl Yates, Benchwarmers Sports Bar and Grill, Cookies and Milk Daycare, True Performance Fitness, Brothers Bin Blasting, and VFW 3522. And guys, if you're interested in becoming a sponsor advertising with Home Team Sports, you can reach out to us at 571-520-5634 or visit our website, hometeamsportstv.com. So, Nate, man, we watched a slow start, very slow start, and all of a sudden the last minute and a half, the Cougars have just caught fire as they now lead the Appleman 10-6.
Absolutely. That's a great coaching substitution right there. It was 4-6. You weren't getting any offense. You know what? Let me take my most confident and efficient shooter, put him on the court, and tell him do what he does best. And that young man is confident in his shot. He is going to continue to shoot.
And he's not just shooting just barely 3. I mean, he's out there beyond NBA range from about 4 or 5 feet behind the line. So,
absolutely. And here's the end here for Jefferson. Do not give up anything off the dribble here. Continue to keep that defensive pressure high. It's giving Musselman lots of problems.
Down low to Sildane. He's going to try to go to work. He kicks to Elijah Miller off the front of the rim. Gets his own rebound and goes off his foot. Keon Yates hustling for it as Musselman just was lackadaisical. Logan Stevens kind of up and under the rim was too far.
Oh, yeah. Got to call that. Oof. That was a crazy sequence right there. Great hustle, almost a travel and a foul. So, got to get it together here. But I love the hustle, though, JD. I do love the hustle from both teams.
Yeah, Bunny took an extra step there. Cougars will get it back. Let's deal Machado into the game now for the Cougars.
For Machado, you're the point guard here. I want to see him be aggressive. The last time we saw him play, he had about 8 points in the mid-range game. This is exactly what you want to see here with the shot blocking presence from Price. Maybe get to the midi and take your shots, Machado.
I like Machado. We both agree. He definitely provides a spark as Yates will hit it. No, he didn't hit it. He hit the backboard. A little off on that 3. We're going to get a foul on the floor, though, against.
That'd be Yates, I believe.
Yeah, they're going to call Yates on the foul.
And that's what comes with a flamethrower. You got to take the good and the bad. Continue to shoot, though, young man. That's what you're out there for.
So I like what Coach Van Meter's doing, getting a lot of the seniors some early playing time so far. We haven't seen any underclassmen for the Cougars on the floor yet tonight. Nice look down low, and that's Bartles into the game for the first time, and his first 2 points at pulls the Appleman within 2. Machado down the lane, no foul called, and that is going to do it here at the Cougars' lair for our first quarter of play, where the Cougars have a 2-point lead, 10-8, and we're going to take a commercial break. We are actually going to stay right here, as our producer Harry says. Keep it going, fellas. So we're going to stay here, and I'll go to my man Nate. Nate, what did you like and not like about the first quarter here between these two teams?
I think for Jefferson, with the team that you're playing, I don't think you could have played a much better first quarter. You slowed the game down. For the most part, I don't think they turned the ball over very much. They got to their shots, and defensively, they're really shutting them out. Besides the little back doors and the transition points that Musselman has had, Musselman has struggled. So if I'm the Cougars, I like what I'm doing. I keep the defensive pressure up, and I think the scoring will come as the game goes along, JD.
Yeah, like I said, they got off to a super slow start, picked it up a little bit. Musselman's kind of playing a steady pace right now.
Yep.
Nobody's, blowing it out of the water just yet. Yep. But when you see those heat-seeking missiles coming, up by Keon Yates, man,
Yep.
and like you had talked about after the first three, man, he really lit it up there against the last home game that we did about a month or so ago. And
yes, sir.
In a tough first half, what are some things you're looking to get established early in the second quarter?
Well, we're hoping to establish our offense a little bit. We didn't do very well in that first quarter, so we just got to move the ball a little bit more patient. We took some tough shots there, but we got to keep playing good defense. We'll be fine.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Quarters here.
And we're back up here in the booth. We apologize. A little miscommunication there. Wade Bartles with the rebound for the Applemen.
Yep.
Shelton hands it down low. Dane can't hit the little baby hook shot as Logan Stevens took a little flop there.
Yeah.
No call, but there is a call, I believe, on Parrish reaching in on Sildane.
Yep. That's one of those, you got to stand your ground until he actually runs you over. That's not one of those situations you want to flop too early because you're giving up an easy two. So you want to see the young man, Stevens, just stand his ground there and play really good defense, but Price will get two at the free throw line.
They're actually giving that one to Takeem. So Sildane good on his first.
Price.
Oh, is Price in the game? I
Yeah,
apologize.
Price came in that second into that first quarter. But that's what you're going to see, though. You're going to see a heavy dose of both of them, Sildane and Price. Price is coming off the bench now, so that'll be interesting to see.
That's two quick ones there by Price, and we are all tied at 10.
Yep.
Just underway here in the second period. Logan Stevens now with the ball for the Cougars.
Nice.
Parrish back to Stevens, blocked away, right to Caden Parrish, who puts it up and good.
Yep. A dead ball foul, looks like. Or dead ball warning? Yeah, warning on White. Dead ball foul.
Caden Parrish.
Yep. He might be an early candidate for player of the game, the way he's playing.
His first 2 points, has a couple assists, a couple rebounds already for the Cougars. So
6 rebounds so far.
Definitely a player that can do it all and provides a lot of good quality minutes. He started tonight, but he's come off the bench most of the season. And whether he's starting or he's coming off the bench, he gives you the same style of play and hustle.
I don't know about that one.
They're going to get another foul against Parrish, so he's going to have to be a little careful, starting to get more physical now. See the officials start calling this game a little bit tighter, Nate.
I love it, though. That's exactly what you want to do. That's their main ball handler in Shelton, and I want to make him as uncomfortable as possible, and Parrish is taking up to the challenge. So we'll see if that young man can keep it going. It looks like that was only his first. So.
Yeah, that was his first. Only the second team fouls. We are underway here in this second quarter, so.
They're starting to help over there on Price, so they're definitely seeing that that's going to be a problem. Nice pass from Shelton.
Beautiful over to Sildane. Yes, sir.
Yep. And I would love to see that more. That high
Price. I'm sorry.
I would love to see that high screen and ball and roll right there from that team a little bit more because it seems like it's working every single time.
All tied here at 12. Shelton pushing up for the Appleman, and he's going to be fouled. But I will say this, Nate, I love the aggressiveness that Colton Shelton is showing tonight. He's really trying to get his shots off, really getting to the basket. Now he gets fouled with the opportunity to shoot 2 here.
That's a great call, JD. In all the games you've seen him play, he's played the more facilitator role. But in this Musselman offense, they're going to need him to score and score often because that's going to open up the passing opportunities for his teammates as opposed to trying to open his teammates up first and scoring second.
And that's what his game's all about, right? He's been this team's leading scorer most of the season. His scoring has dropped off from about 14 points to a game to about 9. Can't hit on his second. but it's going to stay with Musselman. But as I was saying, even though his scoring's dropped off a little bit, he still does a lot of the little things to help his team out. And, this team's playing at its best when Colton Shelton is at his best as well.
Exactly. And I think in the EPAC, any team that is going to win the EPAC is going to have excellent guard play, and it starts right there for Shelton.
And Miller, with his first field goal of the game, gives the Applemen a 3-point lead now, and a turnover again for the Cougars as Bartles, who likes to shoot the three off the front of the rim, rebounded there into the game for the first time as John Derek Rivera,
young man,
another senior. So all the seniors playing here tonight. I just love it. Keon Yates pulls up from the baseline. Pulls the Cougars now within one.
That young man said, I'm leaning. Getting a nice fader there. He's got the mid-range game and the deep game going. I love to see the versatility there from Yates off the bench.
Yeah, and he's the leading scorer now for the Cougars with 8. Miller.
Travel, but they didn't call it. Nice turnover. Nope, don't throw it. Don't throw it. I knew he was going to throw it. I knew it.
5:31 left to go. Appleman with a 1-point lead. Cougars do have possession. Another sub comes in, and here comes Sildane. He's going to come in for Price. Those two always in and out. But as we mentioned that last game, I just love to see a scenario where they're both in the game at the same time, just to see how Jefferson would play that lineup.
I think the main thing there is they probably be less fortunate with the shooting, but defensively, that's a matchup you don't want to see with Sildane and Price in at the same time.
Parrish kicks it out to Drake now. Guarded there by Omicron.
They're setting a lot of these off-ball screens, but Musselman is switching everything. So if I'm Jefferson, I might look for the slip with the fact that they're trying to switch all of these screens.
Drake with a pull-up, no good. Rebounded there by Miller. And they've made that little screen and roll work too really well against the Musselman Appleman the first game that they played. Got some easy buckets inside. So Dane with it down low, kicks it out to Omicron, pulls up little one-handed floater in the lane, gets it to go.
And for the Cougars offensively, I love Drake being aggressive here, but I do think he's taking a lot of ill-advised shots that are really not in his bag here. So I would love to see them get the ball inside and work within the offense as opposed to just looking for their shots here.
Velasquez now also back in the game for the Cougars. Yates back out to Swanson. Swanson's been really quiet so far. Velasquez spotting up from the corner, and there's Sean Velasquez doing what he does best, knocking down that 3 ball, ties this game up at 17.
Steal, give me the cookies.
Parrish stolen away, but he did step out of bounds.
And see, on that possession, you were able to give Velasquez a 3 off of the offense, getting a kick and pop, getting it to the outside because of the penetration inside. You need to see that more from the Cougars.
4:05 left to go here in this first half. Tied at 17. Camden Boone now into the game for the first time, the sophomore. Definitely been a key contributor all season for the Cougars. Kyle Van Meter said it's time to get the young man in the game. Shelton down low. Miller on Velasquez going to work. Get fouled. Velasquez had good position, maybe a little too much with the body, Nate.
Man, he was falling backwards. Right there, Miller was forcing it. I think that's a play on, but the ref calls it. If I'm Velasquez, that's excellent defense. Don't change the way you were playing right there. You stood your ground. I'm not mad at that foul.
I'm not either. Sean, second foul, 4th team foul. As we know, 5 team fouls are in the double bonus.
I was just about to say, I think Drake definitely needs a break. He's been in the entire game, and he's starting to miss short on a lot of his shots. And when you miss short, usually means you're a little fatigued. So he needs to get a little break. But Yates comes back in. I actually like this lineup for Cougars. I really do.
Absolutely, yeah. Miller knocks down 2. He's got 4 now for the Appleman.
And Boone is also a sharpshooter. He can hit those threes. I think we saw one game he was player of the game with 17, 4 threes in that game as well. So him coming off the bench is going to help with the scoring as well. I expect him to be very aggressive finding his shot.
Yeah, and the Cougars aren't, short-handed of three-point shooters. They've got the shooters. It's just they haven't hit a very high percentage of threes most of the season. But there goes Sean Velasquez crossing over. He's going to be fouled. They're going to say it just got knocked out of bounds. So
I was going to say
could have easily been a foul called. No foul.
Yep.
Cougars do get the ball inbounded. Swanson to Parrish. See if Boone's going to get himself started right there. No good on his first three.
Yep.
Omicron with the rebound. 3 minutes to go.
Yep.
Appleman with a 2-point lead. There's Shelton again with a nice Euro in the lane. Missed the shot, gets his own board up and good. So that's what Colton Shelton brings to the table here for the Appleman.
Absolutely. Every single time he's coming down the court, if they do not get in front of him, he is looking to score. And you see the difference for these Musselman Appleman when he is looking to score. It's another 3 in the face. That is 11 for the young man off the bench here in this first half.
Heat check for Keon Yates.
Yeah.
And I tell you, man, that kid is one of the best pure shooters, whether he's on the bench for 15 or 20 minutes or he starts the game. He can just come in and light it up, and he's always ready to go. And that pulls the Cougars now within one. We got a timeout on the floor. I'm going to thank our sponsors once again. We have Cato Law, Ameritech Tire and Auto, Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery, ERA Liberty Call, or Realty Call Cheryl Yates, Benchwarmers Sports Bar and Grill, Cookies and Milk Daycare, True Performance Fitness, Brothers Bin Blasting, and VFW 30 Post 3522. And if you want to be a sponsor and advertise your business here with Home Team Sports, you can call us at 571-520-5634 or go to our website, hometeamsportstv.com. So 2:35 left to go. Appleman with a 1-point lead.
Nice. They broke
down
that.
Low to Sildane. It looked like he was going to drop step and throw that one down, but he lays it up over the rim.
Yep. They broke that very quick. They went to a 2-3, and Musselman was 100% prepared. Foul, finally. Man, they haven't got no fouls on the Cougar side really all night. They get one right there, so we'll see if Drake can knock down these 2 free throws.
Van Meter going to call his team over real quick, have a quick discussion.
Yep.
Down 3 here with just 2:19 left to go.
Yep. And one thing I love about Sildane, he is one of the best pure shot blocking individuals I've seen in high school. He times his blocks extremely well. He's always hunting for the timing, and more times than not, he gets it. He was going for it right there, but ends up getting a foul. He'll sit here late in the second quarter.
Yeah, Sildane picks up his second. They don't waste any time getting Price back in the game. Drake made his first and knocks down his second, and Drake with 6 for the game. Back to a 1-point game for the Appleman is closing in on 2 minutes to go here in this first half.
So now it looks like they'll put Drake on the face guarding here, or they were trying to do a 1-2-2 trap. Ooh, no
nice look away by Shelton to Price. Up and good.
Hey, Shelton is trying to get his first player of the game here for home team. He has taken over here in this second quarter, and he is getting everybody involved as well as himself. And Murray almost gets the and one right there.
They're going to get a foul on Price, I believe.
Yes. And I think that's something that the Cougars have not done enough. When Price is pulled out of that paint and he gets to the perimeter, you got to attack him off the dribble, because a shot blocker is at his worst when he's at the perimeter as opposed to down on the block.
Well, they gave that foul to Omicron as Murray
nice
gets the little roll to go.
A lot of switches in the lineup here for the Cougars, trying to find a spark here, trying to find the best team, the best lineup to finish out each quarter. And I like the lineup here. I like the lineup before, but I do like the lineup here as well.
So Murray able to knock both down. Brings the Cougars now back within 1 here. 2 minutes to go in this half. Cougars with a little bit of pressure now.
Yep, pass it over top.
They get a hold here on Boone.
Yep.
As Price was trying to post him up.
Yep.
That's going to be Boone's first.
It's going to
be the team's 5th, so they're going to be in the bonus here. Price is going to get 2 shots.
Yep.
Another opportunity to put some points on the board with the clock stopped.
It's going to be a chess match down in the trenches. They tried to front guard Price there with Boone, and they passed it over top. So it's going to be interesting to see how that is handled. If Price can get going as he has a little bit here, it is going to be a problem for the Cougars. They're going to have to bring a double team, which is going to leave a lot of shooters open in that second half.
Corday Bunny back in now for the Appleman as number 23, Cole Barrett, takes a seat. Price hits his first off the front of the rim, so only one there for Price. Has 7 now for the game.
He's going to shoot that. Yeah, he had to block that one.
Yates blocked away by Bunny.
Yep. That's great defensive awareness there from Bunny. That's a hot shooter. You got to jump and contest there because a hand up might not be enough for that young man.
Yates will pull it from anywhere, and he's ready to shoot. So, and, you know, coaches always tell their players, be ready to shoot the ball, and Yates is always willing and ready. Another block there.
Great defense from Amon Craw. He's made Drake uncomfortable all night, getting the block right there, and he's been playing great defense all game so far.
Inbound goes to Murray. He's stepping up. Off the glass, no good. Had an open look.
Yeah, definitely was open.
Was too open. Omicron. And a spin there on Boone. Boone blocked it away. Takeem Drake ahead to Parrish. Parrish is going to go up, lay it up, no good. Rebounded by Drake, no good. Parrish gets it. Yates, he's going to try to shoot. Oh, nice up and under. Left-handed by Keon Yates. You got to be kidding me.
Young man
is unreal.
Young man. He said it's senior night. We have not won a game in 3 times, man. I'm going to take over tonight. Young man has came prepared to play. He has 13, going for 14 here, and he's trying to win player of the game here early on, JD. I love what I'm seeing from him.
We got so excited. The crowd was going. We didn't even hear the whistle.
No, I didn't know it was an and one at all.
Yates,
bang.
Free throw good as he now has 14 to lead all scorers here in this game, and that gives the Cougars a 1-point lead with just 1:05 to go in the half. Boone comes out. Logan Stevens back in for the Cougars.
I'll keep it real simple for you Cougars in the second half. Run your offense through number 0, and that'll get everybody else going. Everything that you do needs to go through that young man. He is playing with extreme confidence here on the offensive side.
Bunny looking for his first points of the game. No good. Yates has it now. Is going to push it up the floor for the Cougars. Parrish now going to nice behind the back. Shelton. Yates will pull again. No good this time. Rebounded by Miller. He's going to be fouled, and I believe it's going to be on Stevens. We'll just wait and see. Man, if Yates would have hit that one, this place would have erupted.
Hey, word of advice there, Parrish. You put a young man on the ground, you take the shot next time. Great move right there with the step back, putting Shelton down on all 4s. That was your highlight. But it'll be 2 free throws here for Miller, and he's one of their best free throw shooters, so this will be important going into the half.
Yeah, they're going to give Titus Murray for the foul, his first. Miller, good.
But I'll tell you what, these are 2 teams that are hooping like the season is on the line. 2 teams that are hooping like they've lost 3 games. A lot is on the line here. They got to tighten up, and I love what I'm seeing so far from both teams.
Miller good on both. Give him 6 for the game. And a 1-point lead for the Appleman at 30 seconds to go as we got off to a slow start, but each team really has picked the pace up in this second quarter now, Nate.
Great second quarter. It was 10-8. As you see, the score is now 28-27, so almost 20 points scored in this this quarter, and I love the pace that both teams are playing at. You could tell that it's EPAC basketball.
Machado now in the game. A little quicker ball handler, going to play for 1 shot as we're inside of 10 seconds. Drake is going to up and under to Boone, give it back to Drake. He's going to pull for 3, no good. Can Murray get to it? No. Last second heave by Shelton is no good, and that is going to do it here for the first half of play here at Jefferson High School as the Musselman Applemen have a 1-point lead, 28-27, and we're going to go to commercial break. But right before we do that, we're going to go courtside to Bray Holmes. He's got Kyle Van Meter standing by.
With a very close game going into halftime, what adjustments do you hope your team can make to get the lead back in the second half?
I think we just need to stay a little more patient on offense and then limit them to 1 shot on defense. And I think if we do that, we'll be in a good spot to win.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you, guys.
Here at Home Team Sports TV, we're here to highlight our local businesses and our student athletes and put them on a path to success. Through our social media platforms and our live event production, we look to shine a light on our local community and our talent from our student athletes.
Home Team Sports TV is more than a brand, it's a movement. We're combining creativity, innovations, and smart solutions for companies of all sizes. With unmatched dedication and community focus, we're proving that the right exposure can lead to a successful future. And remember, we are Home Team.
Helping people live longer, healthier lives is the heart of Purified Living 365. We're proud to serve families and businesses in Martinsburg and all the surrounding areas because wellness starts at home with the water you drink and the air you breathe. We provide advanced water filtration systems and air purifiers designed to help protect you from everyday contaminants. Our products are backed by consumer research and delivered with the care you can trust. Purified Living 365. Locally trusted, health focused.
When your life depends on it, you don't cut corners. You go for top quality. But what about when your death depends on it? Same thing. That's why I've arranged my funeral plan with Rosedale. I pay a lump sum now or in installments, and the cost of the services for my plan are fixed forever, no matter how much prices go up. So when the day comes, I know I have helped my family with the cost of the funeral that I have chosen, and everything has been arranged by Rosedale.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle with True Performance Fitness. I'm one of the owners here. True Performance Fitness as a whole, we brought this gym to the area and we wanted to bring every walk of fitness in one building. So that's exactly what we did. We have strongman, powerlifting, bodybuilding, CrossFit. We have posing rooms, a full turf, a full track outside. We even have a basketball court. We wanted everything to be under one roof. So that's just kind of the thing that we did. We also went out and we made sure that we got top of the line equipment. We also make sure that all the pads and everything are getting replaced and all the machines are being taken care of properly. That's just something we strive to do for this community. We also like to give back to the community with donations, fundraisers, and other stuff for like kids and the families around. So that's just kind of who we are as a gym, and we're looking forward to seeing you guys.
Hey, I'm Jeremiah. And I'm Braden, and we are Brothers Bin Blasting, your bin blasting all-stars.
A unique sanitizing service begins right after your local trash collection. With a scheduled pickup time and location, we arrive promptly to clean your bins on the spot.
Our advanced 360-degree cleaning heads and pressurized water heated to over 200 degrees ensures a powerful blast blasting away 99% of all germs and bacteria. Visit our website at brosbinblasting.com and use code GETBLASTED to receive 50% off your first cleaning.
Since opening in 2017, we have been the local hangout spot to watch a game and meet up with family and friends. With over 20 TVs, there isn't a bad seat in the house to watch every game played. Serving a full food menu ranging from appetizers to steak dinners, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., 7 days a week and later on weekends. Daily drink and food specials, and of course, happy hour from 3 to 6, Monday through Friday. So come on out to Bench Warmer Sports Bar and Grill and enjoy some great drinks, great food, and great atmosphere.
This is Jimmy, General Manager at Ameritech Tire and Auto, here to serve you with all your auto repair and service needs. We are a family-owned business serving our community since 2003. We work on all makes and models from vintage cars and trucks to collectors to today's latest, newest vehicles. So stop in and see us at one of our 2 locations. See you soon.
Here at Home Team Sports TV, we're here to...
And welcome back to Home Team Sports, guys. We are here at halftime as the Cougars are down 1 to the Applemen. Before we get into our halftime show, we like to have a little special presentation. It is a birthday here of our cameraman, Jay Junaidi Ahmed. He is 18 years old today, man, and your brother, Bray, would like to present you with a little birthday cookie. So, Bray, if you would turn around, we got a little 18th birthday cookie for our man, Jay. Jay does such a great job here at Home Team Sports with us, whether it's running the camera. Most of the time he's behind the camera, but he's done a few other things, and we just like to wish him a happy birthday. And, hey, let's all just sing him a little bit of happy birthday, guys. We got a minute, So we're all going to sing happy birthday to Jay. Ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jay. Happy birthday to you.
Dang. Yes, sir. Yes,
All
sir.
right. Thank you guys for tuning in to Home Team Sports, and we'll be right back here after a commercial break and hear a word from our sponsors.
Sports TV, we're here to highlight our local businesses and our student athletes and put them on a path to success. Through our social media platforms and our live event production, we look to shine a light on our local community and our talent from our student athletes.
Home Team Sports TV is more than a brand, it's a movement. We're combining creativity, innovations, and smart solutions for companies of all sizes. With unmatched dedication and community focus, we're proving that the right exposure can lead to a successful future.
And remember,
we are Home Team.
Welcome to Cookies and Milk Child Care Center. We have 2 locations conveniently located in Kernersville and Martinsburg. Our mission is to be the leading provider of higher quality care and education services for children ages 6 months to 12 years of age. We provide the highest quality child care available at an affordable cost. For more information, contact us at 304-901-2961.
Here at the barn, we have been making dreams come true since 1972, where we help women feel their most beautiful for any occasion, from pageant, homecoming, and prom gowns to walking down the aisle in the perfect wedding gown alongside their bridesmaid and their family. Stop by to meet your stylist today to find an affordable gown, and we do offer layaway.
Looking to enhance the beauty of your outdoor space? Look no further than R&L Landscapes. We understand that your outdoor space is more than just a yard. It's a place where memories are made with loved ones and where you find peace and tranquility. Our team of professionals will work closely with you to bring your vision to life. From expert design and installation to meticulous maintenance, we are committed to delivering breathtaking results that will make your neighbors green with envy. With our state-of-the-art equipment, we guarantee exceptional craftsmanship that will withstand the test of time. Contact R&L Landscapes today and let us turn your dreams into reality.
Buying or selling real estate? Katra Law is the local choice for real estate closings. In fact, we were honored to be chosen as the best of the best real estate closing attorneys for 2022 by the Martinsburg Journal. With offices conveniently located on Foxcroft Avenue in Martinsburg and South George Street in Charlestown, Katra Law proudly serves the Eastern Panhandle. Whether on the court, field, or in the classroom, we wish all of our student athletes a safe and successful.
Here at Home Team Sports TV, we're here to highlight our local businesses and our student athletes and put them on a path to success. Through our social media platforms and our live event production, we look to shine a light on our local community and our talent from our student athletes.
Home Team Sports TV is more than a brand, it's a movement. We're combining creativity, innovations, and smart solutions for companies of all sizes. With unmatched dedication and community focus, we're proving that the right exposure can lead to a successful future.
And remember,
we are Home Team.
Helping people live longer, healthier lives is the heart of Purified Living 365. We're proud to serve families and businesses in Martinsburg and all the surrounding areas because wellness starts at home with the water you drink and the air you breathe. We provide advanced water filtration systems.
And welcome back here in the booth here at the Cougars Lair as this second half is underway. And the Cougars get on the board quick here to start this second half, Nate. Yep. I'm not sure I missed who that was. Did you catch that?
Yeah, Titus Murray gets the easy bucket right there off of the assist from Takeem Drake.
Cougars now with a 1-point lead early in the second half here in this third quarter.
Yep.
Still Dane no good with his shot.
Yep. Yates starts this. Ooh.
Takeem Drake getting hot from the perimeter now, knocks his first three down.
Yeah. That's not what you want to see if you're the Appleman, is seeing Takeem Drake hitting a three. If he can get confident off of that, it might be GG's here. Good
Omicron guarding there by Drake now.
Yep.
Gonna hand it to Elijah Miller.
Yep.
Bunny pulls up, still can't hit his first points of the game. Very hot there the last couple games, but nice handoff there.
Nice.
Titus Murray up, no good.
Got to use the backboard right there. Maybe get under control, stop yourself. You made it past him. Just stop your feet and use the backboard charge.
Ooh, they're going to get a
easy
charge there on Shelton.
Yep. Easy.
That's going to be Colton's first foul of the game.
Yep. And this is exactly how you want to start the second half off here. If you are the Cougars, running off 5 straight points, getting 2 turnovers, and rebounding well. Great start here to the second half.
Somebody we haven't seen tonight, Nate, is Gidney.
Yep.
Is not sure if he's injured, if it's just a coach's decision not to play, but
bang.
Boone pulls up, can't hit his first shot of the game. Excuse me, that was his second three he attempted. So Boone looking for his first points of the game. Cougars with a 4-point lead. Shelton off to Omicron. His shot won't go. Going to be Murray on the foul again. I believe that's going to be his second foul.
I think it would have been great defense if he didn't swipe down. The second that he tried to block the shot, they're going to call that 10 times out of 10. But great offensive penetration there from Shelton, and then getting it over to Omicron. He'll get 2 free throws here.
So Omicron good on his first. Omicron about a 75% free throw shooter on the season. Can't hit on his second. I believe I must have jinxed him.
That's usually how it goes up here in the booth. The second you call something out from a player, they usually do the opposite of what you said.
Omicron with 5 now. Nice board by Sildane, getting the start again this second half. Colton Shelton had a nice first half, 7 points, few assists, trying to get himself and this Appleman offense with passes like that off to Miller. Tell you, looking like a little Jason Williams with white chocolate out there, Colton Shelton.
He's making a lot of excellent passes. He's seeing everything before it happens. You can tell he's just very much in his flow state offensively, and he's getting his other guys involved. And I think the offensive scoring will come along as long as he keeps playing true to himself.
So Miller been really good from the free throw line tonight. 4 of 5 so far from the line.
Parrish didn't start that second half, but he comes in the game very early here. So they got a pretty good defensive lineup here, and we'll see how offensively they can keep the momentum going.
Appleman now within 1. 5:35 left to go in this third period. Keon Yates, a little too fast for his own good there. Thought he might have gotten bumped. The official said the ball went out of bounds off of Yates. So go back over to the Appleman again, kind of starting off a little bit like they did in the first half. Just can't afford to turn the ball over if you're Jefferson.
Great defense there from Parrish. Completely closed them off, forcing a bad shot.
Shelton off the glass, no good. Nice take there by Takeem Drake.
There you go, Drake. Getting to your spots. A nice little in and out against the big man, Sildane, knowing he's a shot blocker. Getting into his chest, finishing with the left. I love the start that Drake has had here early on in the second half.
Drake now with 11 points here in this game as the Cougars up 3 just inside 5 minutes to go in this third period. As Corday Bunny look a little frustrated right now as he will take a seat on the bench as he's being held scoreless so far tonight.
Absolutely. And I think the major thing that I've seen from the Cougars, leadership. And I think Drake has done a great job being a leader for this team, and it's made a big difference having somebody that knows when to call their number. Great defense.
Shelton went to work against Parrish. Great defense, but he pulled up and Parrish got him on the arm or the hand there.
To all my young defenders out there, if you're going to play defense for 10 seconds, do not build them out with a foul. Put your hands up and live with the shot right there. He just got a little greedy, giving him 2 free throws here.
Shelton knocks down his first. Definitely by far the best game that we've called that Shelton has had so far this season, and he's definitely keeping his team right in this ball game as now Shelton has 9.
Right on his point average.
To go along with 5 assists and 3 rebounds.
Stay here.
So we're going to stay right here and thank our sponsors once again. We'd like to thank Catro Law, Ameritech Tire and Auto, Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery, ERA Liberty Realty, call Cheryl Yates, Benchwarmers Sports Bar and Grill, Cookies and Milk Daycare, True Performance Fitness, Brothers Bin Blasting, and VFW Post 3522. And if you guys are interested in becoming a sponsor here with Home Team Sports, you can reach out to us at 571-520-5634 or visit our website at hometeamsportstv.com. And very competitive game here so far to start this second half, Nate. 34-33, Cougars up 1.
Yep. I'm seeing a different side of the Cougars here. I definitely was leaning towards the Musselman Applemen to start this game off. I thought that they would be able to take over in the trenches, but Cougars have came to play. They've been taking care of the ball very well. I think this is the best game we've seen them as far as taking care of the ball, and you see the difference, JD.
Yeah, and I'm really kind of surprised the Applemen haven't taken advantage of their big guys, the size advantage inside. But I believe that, Jefferson's kind of countered that really well, bringing in Logan Stevens. And also we've had, Swanson playing on him and Cameron Boone playing on Price and Sildane. So, those guys, even though they're tall or lanky, they are kind of limited skill set inside. So they've done a great job on defense as Colton Shelton can't quite his left-handed shot to go as Yates will bring it up off the glass, and there's Sildane trailing the play. We've seen him do that so many times.
What did I tell y'all? He is elite with his shot blocking timing, and he gets another one right there. Almost dunks it right here.
Yeah, he's trying to get one as Sildane lays it up and good, and now the Applemen take the lead.
Yep. And I will say, I didn't know the Cougars had this much depth at the big man position. You said we've seen Swanson, we've seen Boone, we've seen Stevens. I didn't know they had that much depth, so it is nice to see that they're able to do that.
Swanson not hitting anything there as he's been scoreless as well for the Cougars. So a couple key guys for each team not able to find, the scoring column yet here tonight. They're going to stay with the Applemen.
And for the Applemen here, they're just missing a lot of shots that are gimmies. And in a game like this, you're going to have to hit them, but they're up 1 still with missing all these shots. So if in the fourth quarter or at the end of this quarter, they can start to hit those and be able to defend, they might be able to turn this game around.
So Logan Stevens back in for Swanson, along with Sean Velasquez. Just got word that John Gidney is nursing an injury tonight. That's why we have not seen him in the game.
Gotcha.
So definitely a big loss for the Cougars. Gives them an extra ball handler and a defender. So
I'm glad he cleared that up because I was a little confused myself. Never seen him not get in.
As Omicron hits a little one-hander in the lane.
Nice.
Ooh.
Left hand there from Velasquez. He tried to go on the left side with the right hand, making it very difficult. Got to use that left hand on the left side.
Omicron baseline kicks it to Miller. He's going to try to drive, stripped away. I believe they're going to get Parrish again on the reach-in.
Those are tough because when you are such a good defender and you see the ball in front of you, naturally you want to grab at that ball. But, young man, you're so important to that team. Sometimes you just got to put your hands up and live with the shot. That's his third foul, and that's a big loss for them defensively as Machado comes in the game for him.
Yeah, it definitely is. We've seen Parrish, was definitely not necessarily. Oh, nice play there by Colton Shelton as Logan Stevens had his back turned. Wow, you've seen that play a lot in college. And try to play that extra defender and turn around. But a lot of times if you're the guy taking it out of bounds and you recognize that, you get an easy bucket right there as Colton Shelton did just that now, and he's
11. I think we're seeing
double figures.
Yeah, we're seeing pure point guard play here from Shelton. He's getting everybody involved, also getting to the rim. And Coach Basile is pissed that Boone just got that shot off. Obviously, they knew he was part of the game plan there, and Boone finally sees one go down as they're down by 2, JD.
Yeah, 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here, guys. And it's just been a kind of a back-and-forth contest so far throughout this whole game. Nobody's really wanted to, kind of take the control of this game and run away with it. There hasn't been really too many runs. Maybe a 4-0 run has been pretty much the biggest run we've seen, and you really can't even call it a run. Just But, it's been really competitive. But each team has had their struggles as well, Nate.
Yes. And I said it earlier on in the game. I knew this was going to be a game that Jefferson wanted to slow down. They wanted to keep everything in front of them. Same thing with Musselman. And like I said, both teams have been playing great defense. We have not seen a lot of turnovers. That is very refreshing to see. So both of these teams are maturing. We're getting close to playoff time, and you're seeing where these guys are mentally and physically ready for the opportunity to make that playoff run.
We're going to get another foul on the floor. Are they going to call it 2 shots here? Or are they saying 22?
I think
number 2.
This is their 5th foul, so they'll be in the bonus for the rest of this quarter.
That's going to be on Velasquez, so his 3rd as well.
This is an interesting lineup here for the Cougars. You're putting Stevens at the 5, Boone at the 4. Drake is now moving to the 3 instead of playing the 4. So you get a little bit more length here for your team as Yates comes in for Velasquez. Velasquez is in foul trouble here early as well as Parrish. So you'll see a lot of substitutes coming in and out for these guys. You want your best players and your best defenders to be ready for the 4th quarter.
Nice. Shelton makes his 2nd. Gives Appleman a 3-point lead.
Yep.
Shelton now with 12 for the game as he does lead the Appleman in scoring tonight. Yates will spot up there from deep and can't hit. His last couple he's been a little bit off, but rebound by Drake.
Nice.
He's all over the floor, and so has Keyshawn Price, and there's a little scuffle going on. Let's hold on. Easy does it, fellas, because can't afford for anybody to get kicked off as Coach Van Meter out there pulling his players. We watched a brawl in the league the other night. It was players everywhere, and
hey, it's a rivalry game.
Off the bench.
And you get a lot of intensity, and sometimes you see things the way that you do, and it's not the way that you see it. But you got to love the intensity from both teams, but just keep it PG, keep it under wraps, and you don't want to cost your team any points here with a technical foul. So reel both of your teams in, tell them this is playoff ball, but you still got to maintain within the rules.
Yeah, definitely got to keep your composure in these situations. And I saw Drake kind of get a little upset a game we called over at Washington. I happened to see the young man after the game and said, listen, block all that out, keep your composure. You don't want to do anything stupid to hurt your team. And that's the biggest thing a lot of these kids sometimes forget, and they need to kind of keep that in the forefront of their mind is that, you're only hurting your team, if you can't be on the floor.
I don't know if they're going to call any techs here. It looks like they're talking to the coaches. Maybe just a warning, but like I said, you don't want to cost your team points here. Technical fouls for either of these teams could go a long way. There has not been much more of a lead. I think more than 8 maybe. No double-digit leads for either team. So 2 points can be very detrimental against both teams in this situation. Ooh, 4th foul here I'm trying to see who it was. Oh, they called it on number 4, who is...
Yeah, because I think they're calling on Velasquez because he came out on the floor, and you saw Coach Van Meter pull him back.
Wow.
But probably not until the official saw that.
I think, if you come off the bench, especially in high school, it's an automatic tech there. So just a bad situation there for Velasquez. You just got your 3rd. You get an unnecessary 4th, so you're probably going to sit until about the 3-minute, 2-minute mark of the 4th quarter. Just an unfortunate situation there for the Cougars, already being down 3.
Colton Shelton on the attempt, the technical, and he knocks,
and
can't hit it in and out. So,
I think that's his 3rd miss tonight.
Yeah, it is. I think he's missed the last, probably 3 of the last 5.
Yeah, he's gone 1 for 2.
Yeah,
1 for 2 each time. So
Musselman will get the ball back with a 4-point lead here with 1:40 left to go here in this 3rd period. Looking to extend this lead.
Very important in possession here for both teams. Just had a technical. Don't want to allow the Musselman Appleman to get another point here if you're the Jefferson Cougars.
Cardinals pulled up, blocked away. Boone done a great job defending tonight. Has 3 blocks as Takeem Drake got in a little bit of trouble. Was able to find Machado.
I like the off-ball work that I'm seeing from the Cougars, trying to get guys some open shots off the screens. Ooh, that was a big carry. Didn't call that.
Yates lost it. He tried to cross over. It could have been called for a little travel. No call there as Machado now trying to set up the offense again. Machado kind of limited minutes tonight. we watched him knock down. I think he had 12 in the game. 12. We did before a few weeks ago against Musselman. So far, he hasn't scored. Knocked away by Shelton, who's been all over tonight. For the Appleman, another look away to Bartles. No good. Tip up by Price. Can't get it. Back to Shelton. Drake hits the floor hard, but they're going to get Takeem with the foul.
I think in that situation, I think Machado got too far inside the paint there with no actual plan. I want to see Machado come off of a screen here, try to get a mismatch, get downhill. That's when he's at his best. I think right now he's just being a little complacent, trying to find a spot here.
Yeah, the Cougars are going to have to be careful now with Appleman in the double bonus. They don't want to let this lead get too far away from them. Shelton was able to hit the first.
You don't want free throws to be the reason that you lose a game like this. So going into the fourth quarter, you have to understand you have 5 fouls. You want to extend that period as much as possible without giving that double bonus to a team that's already up 5 points.
Shelton knocks down both. 2 key free throws for Shelton, gives him 14. And a 6-point lead now for the Appleman as this third quarter is now under 20 seconds as Cougars will hold for the last shot here.
Yeah, if you hold for the last shot, you better get a good shot. I think you might want to get going here. I don't want to wait till 6 seconds to try to get a shot. That's not enough time to really run anything that you want to, and they only got 6 seconds now. They're going to have to throw something up.
Drake going to try to go to work. A little floater in the lane over Price. Nothing there. Rebounded by Miller, and that is going to do it here for the third period as the Appleman with the 43-37 lead over the Cougars. And we're going to keep it right here. And we got a couple whistles here. We're going to, I guess that's it. Just got really quiet for a second. I didn't know if the officials were discussing some things. So, we've seen Jefferson with a technical, a couple different things happen in that first third period. And, now we see Musselman with a 6-point lead, Nate. So, what does Jefferson have to do to kind of try to climb back into this and kind of close that lead down?
I think Musselman figured out the Cougars' half-court offense. They got very stagnant there. They didn't really get any points in that third quarter at the end. So I think they're going to have to find a way to find some type of flow in their offense in that half-court offense, because when you slow things down, you have to be able to get good shots or hit contested shots. They're not doing that very well. And then Musselman, I think they upped the defensive pressure there, and they also had Cole Shelton be extremely aggressive. As you said, the most aggressive we've seen him play. He's got almost 10 assists. He's in double digits with points. So I love what I'm seeing from that young man leading his team, being the point guard that they would expect him to be.
Yeah, he's definitely dropping some dimes today. A lot of nice look-away passes, and they're not dumb passes. Some of these kids get a little too ahead of themselves.
With the lead going into the fourth quarter, what do you hope your team can do to finish this game?
Well, we got to keep playing D. Jefferson shoot the ball really well. We got to keep contesting. If we can do that, we'll give ourselves a chance to be successful.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Back to you,
now as we get ready to start this fourth period, the Cougars have possession, looking to try to get back into this game. Keon Yates now was hot earlier in that first half. Went cold. Nice look to Drake down low from Yates. And good start to this fourth quarter by the Cougars.
That finally, they slipped that switch off defense there from the Appleman, and Drake finds an open shot. Good pass from Yates as they get one right back. And that's another assist from Mr. Shelton there.
Yeah, Price now up to 9 points. Back to a 6-point lead. So if you're Jefferson, you definitely can't trade baskets here as this fourth quarter starts to move along.
I think defensively there was a major fall off there from the Cougars. Once they made that switch, Parrish is not in, Murray hasn't been in, Velasquez, and they're taking advantage of that.
Ooh! Another dime by Cole Shelton as he shovels it off to Keyshawn Price for the and one. Is now the Appleman really starting to impose their will with an 8-point lead.
Let me tell y'all something. When you see a young man walking on the court with as much swag as young Shelton is right now, you know he's in what we call flow state. And that young man is feeling everything. He has not seen a pass or a shot he does not like. And that is definitely going to make a double-double for Shelton with 12 points, actually 13 points, 10 assists. And he's looking to take his team to victory here and put them back in place in the EPAC.
You're right, Nate. He's really put this team on his back. And like you said, he's got 14 points and 10 assists. And I tell you, man, he's really he's really stepped it up tonight. We've kind of been a little critical of him the last couple games, but I don't know if he's went back and listened to any of the games, but he's definitely proven us wrong tonight and definitely showing us the player that he's been and he's capable of being for this Appleman team.
Well, I don't think that we've been too critical on him. It's just point guard is the hardest position to play, in my opinion, in basketball. And when the Musselmen only have one point guard, and it's you, young man, you carry a lot of that load. And that comes with passing, also being aggressive scoring. And I think he's at his best when he is scoring, and he's proving us right on that when he is aggressive and he's looking to score, he's a really good point guard in this EPAC that has a lot of other good point guards as well.
And you said it best. I mean, and just the passes. I mean, he wasn't passing the ball like that the couple games that we did. I mean, he is really looking to find his guys. And when, like you said, when he has the opportunity to score, he's been doing that as well. Not only, shooting the ball, but he's been knocking down shots from the free throw line.
And I want to give a shout-out to him defensively, too. Yates has not scored in this second half because Shelton has taken that matchup. He's face guarding Yates, and that is also noticeable. So you have a point guard that's doing everything offensively and then says, I'm going to lock down the best player. Shelton is doing it all tonight. Love what I'm seeing, young man.
Now, Price have a kind of a quiet 12 here tonight. So
very quiet.
Creeping up there.
Shoot that.
He and Colton Shelton lead the way. Murray's three-pointer no good.
Cougars have just gone cold here, unfortunately, in the fourth quarter, and that is the worst time to go cold, especially in a game. Both teams are fighting for this spot. You got to see something go for the Cougars. Maybe get in transition.
Musselman up 9, 6:30 to go here in this game.
I'm not sure this is the time for the Cougars to go to a zone when they're down this much. They're just going to run the clock. I might stay in man-to-man here if I'm the Cougars.
Yeah, I like that same thing, Nate. You got to put a little pressure on the ball.
Good defense. Good defense.
A little bit of a reach in there.
I think one thing the Cougars got to work on defensively is their ability to stay in front of guys and then stay disciplined once you beat them to the spot. Too many times they're beating them to the spot. Excellent defense. And the second they reach, they restart the whole thing. Want to see them be more disciplined on the defensive end.
Well, that's going to be Yates' fourth foul of the game as well. So Cougars starting to get in a little bit of foul trouble now.
You've got Velasquez with 4. You've got Parrish with 3. You've got Yates with 4. I think Drake has 3. So definitely got a lot of foul trouble. You're going to have to the young man is getting playing time here as we have number 3. They don't have him on the roster, but he's a young sophomore coming off the bench here. That's not Braylon, but he's a young man. He plays JV. I always thought that he should get a little bit of minutes, so we'll see what the young man can do here as he's going against the young Shelton.
Definitely a senior as the coach wants to get him in the game, get him some minutes here. Got the ball. Swanson pulls up for 3 and knocks it down. Perfect time for Swanson to start to heat up now.
That's a great shot to see for him, seeing it go down for once. Ooh, no foul, young man.
Cougars now back within 6 with 5:35 left to go. And I'm sure Coach Van Meter would like to see a couple more of those fall.
And the Cougars got to be careful here. They're already at 3 fouls. You get 2 more fouls early in this game, around 4 to 3 minutes. That is a lot of free throws for the Applemen. Nice
take there by Price.
Yes.
He's really starting to assert himself now with Sildane been on the bench for quite some time as Price is pretty much taken over here in the middle there. Price now up to 14 along with Shelton.
Price has done a really good job. I think his patience is underrated. He's waiting for his opportunities to take his shots. Once he catches it, he's going up, and then right there you see him put it on the ground, use his strength to get to the rim. Great quarter from him and Shelton here. Really second half from those two.
They're going to get Murray with a little step. He jump stopped and then tried to go again. It looked like his feet shuffled a little bit.
And here's where you're seeing those turnovers coming back to bite them. In a situation like this, down 8, you need that possession. Bad turnover there for the Cougars.
Shelton there guarded by number 3. Again, we didn't get his name as he subbed in, so we apologize.
That's a ticky-tack foul, ref. Let them boys play, man. Let them boys play.
It's going to be on Parrish again.
That's his 4th. Yeah, that's his 4th. I mean, they got 3 guys with 4 fouls.
Yates, Velasquez, and Parrish all have 4 now for the Cougars. So 14 fouls again, and still 5:04 left to go. One more, and Musselman's in the double bonus, and that's not a good situation for the Cougars to be in.
Not at all. You're going to be giving free throws every single possession, so you got to tell your guys here, keep your hands up and stop fouling, because we need every possession.
Offensive possession or board there by Price.
They just call a foul again.
The Cougars cannot give the Applemen second and third chance opportunities here on offense.
And this is where boxing out comes in handy. You have to put a body on a body no matter where you're at and make sure that you can find someone to put hands on so the ball can fall in front of you.
Elijah Miller now finds Ethan
Ooh,
Omicron.
Man, they're calling a lot of these.
Going to get a little bit of a body contact. Little man on big man there. He got up in the air. He definitely did, showing off his vert. But did get called for that foul.
The young man almost hit his head on the backboard as high as he got off the ground. And like I said, he's a JV player that they're moving up here. He's getting some really good minutes, and I love to see that for the young man, getting an opportunity to show what he can do. And as we just said, little man got hops, so we'll see what he can do in his last 4.5 minutes here. And unfortunately for the Cougars, they are in the bonus now. So they, like I said, defense has to be disciplined. You can't reach. You don't want to foul unless you have to. And I don't think you have to necessarily foul until there's about a minute left in this game.
Yeah, I believe number 3 is Caden Yates.
Caden, yes, yes. The younger Yates.
Ethan Omicron, good for both foul shots.
So Omicron now up to 9 points for the Applemen and a 10-point lead here with 4:36 left to go in this game. And again, another turnover.
Nah, it's going to stay here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Apologize.
So but I think for the Cougars, they don't have to force anything up. It's still 4.5 minutes. Get a good shot here, JD.
Boone still looking for his first points. Drake now guarded by Omicron. Over to Boone. Nice little give and go. Drake with the left hand. And one, as you called it, Nate.
Nice.
That foul's going to go against Colton Shelton.
Yep. And that's what you want to see from your senior power forward in Takeem Drake. A nice little give and go. Get to the rim. Finish where you are comfortable. And you get an and one here, young man. Continue to be aggressive and get to your spots. Don't force anything in this situation.
And nice look there by Camden Boone as well.
Yep. That was great chemistry right there. He knew as soon as he gave the ball and cut, he needed that right back.
Yates on the shoot, the and one here.
And Parrish is going to come back in. He has 4 fouls. So, young man, you have to keep your hands up. You cannot afford a 5th foul with 4.5 minutes. They definitely are going to need your defensive prowess in the end of this game.
Takeem Drake makes his first free throw.
Yep.
Give him 16 now for the game.
Woo. We're going to have a tough time picking a player of the game. A lot of these guys are balling right now. We got about 4 or 5, maybe 6 players in double figures here. These guys are balling right now. You can tell the intensity matters. Out of bounds.
Bartles.
Whoa.
Look like they're going to get a little push on Murray.
Man.
That's going to be 5-team fouls. So, again, 4:09 left to go, and the Applemen are in the double bonus.
That's a tough one. I mean, he was already falling out of bounds, and there was contact, but I don't think it directly impacted him going out of bounds. But, they caught a foul. Now you're playing the foul game here if you're the Cougars. You got to know who to foul, who not to, and you got to be smart with your defense.
Bartles is good on his first. 82% free throw shooter. Wade Bartles knocks them both down.
Yep. Back up to a 9-point game.
Jefferson's going to have to really start going in a hurry. Murray out to Swanson. Drake, who's been huge, he's going to take a deep 3 off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Price.
Great rebound there. Early 3 there for the Cougars. Once again, they're best in their flow state when they get the ball around to multiple different guys. Just too quick of an offensive possession right there.
And you wonder now, they're in the double bonus already. At what point do you start kind of fouling and, putting the Applemen, on the line here the rest of the way at 3:30 left to go? You've got, you're down 9, so you really don't have a lot of time to waste as Omicron finds Bartles and in and out, looking for the and one, but
I think Yates is going to foul out right there, Jay.
Yates called for his 5th foul.
Yep.
Yeah, that young man really played a heck of a game.
Yep.
Ended up with 14 points.
Yep. I think just down. I don't think they know that he fouled out because they should be sending somebody to the bench.
Yeah, they're going to let him know. He's probably going to just take his time.
Like they got to get somebody in for him. But I think that's been the big story here. A lot of fouls and a lot of guys that had momentum in the game had to come and sit down early in the third quarters because they fouled out. So that's been a story here for the Cougars. Just a lot of foul trouble, not being able to be disciplined on the defensive end.
Yeah, definitely. They got 2 other guys with 4.
Yep.
Titus Murray with 2. Yep. And Drake has 2 as well. So.
And I think Velasquez also has 4. He's been on the bench since really the middle of the third quarter, has not seen playing time because of those 4 fouls as well.
Yeah, he and Parrish have 4. As Bartles steps up and knocks another free throw down.
Good for the first. He's got 1 more.
Yeah, Musselman is hitting their free throws at a very effective clip here tonight. Outside of Sheldon, I think he's missed 3. Everyone else is only at 1 miss, and everybody else is hitting their free throws as they'll go up 11 here.
Yeah, 6 for Bartles, and as a team, Musselman's only a 52% free throw shooting team, so not a high percentage, but they've definitely made them count here tonight.
There you go, get inside, and 1. Oh.
He's going to be fouled.
Yep. I think for the Cougars, I think they got way too comfortable shooting jump shots, forgetting that they have multiple guys that can get inside and finish at the rim. Also, they hit their free throws pretty well to the point where they should be aggressive downhill, as Parrish will get 2 free throws here.
That foul's going to go on Miller, his second.
Yeah, we haven't really said Miller or Bunny's name at all tonight. Right. But they have 56 points, so, it goes like that sometimes. Sometimes it's just not your night. You got to play really good defense and just be able to help your team in other ways.
Yeah, when you're a complete team, you have other guys can step up and score. I mean, they're fairly balanced scoring. You got Price with 14 and Shelton with 14 and Omicron 9, Miller 8.
Oh, gosh.
Bartles was 6.
Man, they're calling everything right now against the Cougars. They're calling everything against the Cougars right now, making it extremely difficult for them to play defense. And that'll be another foul, more free throws, unfortunately.
Well, we watched that last game we did with Washington and Spring Mills. They let those boys play.
Yeah. They sure did. And it's hard to play defense when you just feel like any time that you get any type of pressure or any type of body-to-body contact that you'll get called for a foul. And that's basically how this third and fourth quarter has gone. They've gone everything tight, and I know that's very difficult for the Cougars.
Shelton making these count. I tell you got to knock free throws down the stretch, and Shelton's doing a great job of that after those early couple misses he's had. He's been solid from the line.
Yep. I think if they pull this game out, I think he'll probably be one of the front runners for home team sports player of the game. That young man has played extremely well tonight.
Definitely the front runner. Swanson going to go work down low.
Get a midi.
Machado thought he's going to go up against the big guy. Pull it up, son. There you go. Machado in and out.
It's a
good shot. It was a good shot. Rebounded there by Bartles. 2:45 left to go. Appleman with an 11-point lead. And trying to spoil the Cougars here on senior night.
Nice.
Stolen away by Drake. Over to Swanson. Swanson thought he was going to pull it from the corner. Got Vinny Troxel in the game, known for his three-point shooting ability. I'd love to see them get Troxel more involved early in the game. When you've got guys that can shoot the lights out and get really hot, like Troxel and Yates, you like to see those guys get involved a lot earlier.
Yep, absolutely. Definitely, I think they went cold with their shooters. Definitely looking for somebody to come in here and give them a little spark. They only got 2.5 minutes, not a lot of time, but time nonetheless. So we'll see what they do and how Troxel's able to help this team out.
Also in the game for the Cougars, number 20, Garrett Dean.
Yep.
That leaves them with 130 and 1 full. Jefferson, 2 fulls.
We're going to stay here and thank our sponsors one more time here this evening. I'd like to thank Catro Law, Ameritech Tire and Auto, Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery, ER Liberty Realty, call Cheryl Yates, Benchwarmers Sports Bar and Grill, Cookies and Milk Daycare, True Performance Fitness, Brothers Bin Blasting and VFW Post 3522. And guys, if you're interested in becoming a sponsor here with Home Team Sports, you can reach out to us at 571-520-5634 or go to our website at hometeamsportstv.com. And Nate, we just kind of, we watched a very highly competitive game, back and forth. Definitely the type of EPAC game that we're used to seeing. But, unfortunately for the Cougars, some miscues, a technical, a couple players fouling out and getting in foul trouble, had to sit for significant minutes and just weren't able to kind of keep it going down the stretch of this game.
Absolutely. I think that technical foul really changed the momentum of this game. It was a 3-point game. The Cougars had just got a rebound. I think it was going to be their ball. They end up getting the technical foul from Velasquez, who also gave him his 4th foul, and he was sitting on the bench for the rest of the game. Really changed the course of this game, and Musselman has been on cruise control ever since.
So Troxel with it now for the Cougars, over to Machado. He's going down the lane. His shot up under the rim, no good. Omicron with the rebound, coming up on 2 minutes to go. Omicron, aside from a few rebounds here in this half, he's been kind of quiet.
Yep. You're going to see a lot of traps here from the Cougars, trying to get an early turnover.
Price with it at the free throw line. Had a chance.
Yeah, he did. That's a smart play here. You got a minute 47, up 11. No shot clock. You might as well run some more time.
Coach Basile wants him to pull it out. We are not taking a shot. No need to take a shot.
Yep.
Because if the Cougars want to foul, that puts the Appleman on the line.
Yep.
So really, very similar game, honestly. I think the Cougars stayed a lot more competitive in this game than the first one, but kind of as we've gotten towards the latter part into the fourth quarter, kind of ended up being a very similar type of game as we saw a few weeks ago.
Yes, it just comes down to discipline in these games. When you talk about the Washington, Spring Mills, and now I would put Musselman up there, their ability to finish in that fourth quarter is the major difference. They're very mature. They run their offense. They don't turn the ball over, and they hit their free throws, and I think that's something that Jefferson is just missing right now at the end of the season.
And Jefferson didn't look like they were that concerned about fouling as they let a lot of time off, but finally Swanson does foul Omicron, but they definitely let a good 30, 40 seconds off the clock.
Yeah, I think at this point, if you're going to foul, try to get the steal. Don't just foul immediately. Go for the turnover. You might be able to get a steal. Probably not with the way that the refs are calling the game, but that's your best option here. And then you got to play the long game. Hopefully, if they miss some free throws.
And Omicron continues the hot free throw shooting for the Applemen.
They haven't missed a free throw in this quarter, and every single point that they've put up on that free throw line has gone down. That's huge.
Knocks down a pair now. Omicron with 11 for the game. Boone been scoreless this game. Oh, he's got 2, excuse me, but Machado loses his balance. Reverse up and good. Ladil Machado. Nice move. Looked like he was stumbling to the floor. Was able to keep his balance and somehow get that shot off.
Yeah, he moves a little too quick for himself sometimes. He just got to keep himself composed. A great in and out with the shimmy and then the finish with the left hand. I know that's a relief for him. Would have loved to see him get going earlier, but he'll be able to push this lead down to potentially 10 points here with about a minute 4 left.
That's Machado's first points of the game. Does get the bounce on the free throw. So as you said, back to a 10-point lead as Caden Yates in the game now for the Cougars.
And I think that's smart. He has about 3 more fouls to. Oh, all right. Well, that's not really the foul you want to do right there. Just push him. He's lucky that wasn't a technical, honestly. He extended his forearms, but putting him on the free throw line here, Moncroft has not missed, so it's not exactly who you want to put on the free throw line, but a minute left here.
Yeah, Omicron's been solid this whole game from the line. As he knocks another down, and Boone back in for the Cougars. As a minute left here to go. It's been pretty much all Appleman here in this fourth quarter. Yep. Omicron knocks a couple down, has 13 now for the game. So Omicron with another solid performance right there, close to his average. So actually he's over his average.
Yep. I think this is one of those games. This was a great overall performance for the Applemen. Everybody did their job. Everybody played their role, and they were extremely disciplined down the stretch, allowing themselves to put themselves in a comfortable position here to close this game out.
Cougars just can't hit anything. Just a rough second half now for the Cougars as they took an early 29-28 lead to start this second half. And after that, man, once Musselman kind of reclaimed that lead, they just have never looked back.
Their half-court offense is just something that they're really struggling with right now. They're not really sure how to get their offensive weapons into their spots outside of Yates, but he's a flamethrower. He can shoot from anywhere, but when you have other guys, you got to find a way to get those guys into their spots, get them comfortable, and I just don't think Jefferson is doing a very good job of that in the third or fourth quarters of each game that they play.
Omicron with a rare miss. Does get the roll on his second.
Yep.
Entering the game for Musselman, number 24.
So Omicron. Rather, Price will take a seat.
Yep. And then I think to add to that, I think foul trouble, I think they've got to find a way to play more disciplined defense. You can't have three of your four ball handler defenders on the bench for the third quarter because they all have 4 fouls. That's just unacceptable, and they got to be able to adjust to the foul calls that the refs are giving.
Gabe McGuire now, number 24, into the game for the Applemen.
Gabriel McGuire called for the foul, his first.
Comes into the game, commits a foul. At least he's in the scores book. Probably not the stat he'd want to have, but Machado knocks his first down. 47 seconds left to go.
Yep. But I will say this is one of the best games we have seen Jefferson play. I do believe that their first 3 quarters, they had a really good game plan. They were very disciplined. Unfortunately, that technical really changed the game for them and shifted the momentum.
Nice rotation there as Machado knocks down 2. And, yeah, I definitely like what I saw. Definitely for the first, 2.5 quarters, I think it started to kind of fade away a little bit for them midway through that third period. And if they could just find some way to put a complete game together and kind of get everybody on the same page, and obviously, like you talked about, foul trouble played a huge part into the second half of this game for the Cougars. Kind of made some Coach Van Meter have to make some different decisions. But if they can kind of stay out of that foul trouble and play more of a complete game, they have a potential of really being a really good team.
Yep. And I mean, like I said, that comes with discipline and understanding your role, understanding when to foul, when to go for steals, when to keep your hands up and just stay disciplined. And that just comes with maturity and I think also leadership. I think they're looking for that leader. Takeem Drake has done a pretty good job tonight, but looking for those leaders to be able to step in those situations and be able to, and he's going to foul out right there.
And a little miss off the front of the rim. It looks like Colton Shelton may have a little bit of a cramp as he got knocked to the floor there by Drake.
And Drake doesn't want to come off the floor too early here. They might call a tech for that. You got to stay on the court until you're checked out the game.
Looks like he might have a little calf cramp there going on.
And let me tell y'all, calf cramp is extremely painful. I remember I had one my sophomore year. I dropped to the ground. They thought I tore my ACL. I told them, nah, it was just a calf cramp.
Yeah, definitely not comfortable.
But he's going to definitely shoot these free throws. I know that much.
Oh, yeah. Colton Shelton trying to add to his 16-point total here tonight. And I guess it's safe to say, with Musselman going to walk away with this victory, Colton Shelton is our home team sports player of the game tonight. He's really stepped up and turned his game around these last couple games. And, definitely something that I like seeing from his senior leadership. And man, he just really – I think he kept his team in this game early on, and then he was able to kind of, control the game more in the second half and get his teammates involved a lot more. And, he pretty much, had an all-around game. Had a double-double like you mentioned, 16 points, now 17 points. Actually, Corday Bunny shooting free throws. They did take Shelton out of the game. So Bunny, just his first points of the game.
Yeah, Bunny didn't play the whole fourth quarter. They kept him out for really the entirety of that fourth quarter. And back to Shelton. I mean, when in the third quarter, when that technical foul happened, he took over from that point. And when your point guard is able to be a coach on the court, great and one here from Machado as he is making his mark here in this fourth quarter. Would have loved to see it earlier, but Shelton was able to really be a coach on that court. And you could tell Coach Basile didn't have to say much. He really let him go at it. You take over, run the floor how you want to, and he did an excellent job there on the offensive and the defensive side of the court.
And Shelton comes back in, doesn't need to play the rest of the game, but being a senior, trying to tough it out, 23 seconds, he wants back on the floor. As you mentioned, Machado, definitely 7 points all in this fourth quarter so far. So definitely, like you said, would love to have seen Machado kind of get off a little bit earlier. Would have probably definitely helped the Cougars. No good. Murray cleans it up there.
Okay. It's an 8-point game here. So I think out of this timeout, you want to see the Cougars trap and immediately try to get a steal. Don't foul immediately yet. I think you take those first 5 seconds to try to get a steal, and then at that point, if you can't get the steal, go ahead and foul and put them to the free throw line.
I mean, they're only down 8, 21 seconds. It's a little bit still too far out, I think, for them to even try to come back from. But if you're Musselman, you just still have to be a little bit careful. Nothing stupid. You definitely don't want, a technical or some kind of trash talking going on to where it hurts your team and give the Cougars an opportunity to put points on the board with the clock stopped, anything like that. And you don't want to give, the Cougars momentum to think, hey, we're still not out of it yet. So,
I agree. I think, like I said, once again, Musselman continue to do what you do. Your free throw, I think you've only missed 2 free throws here, and then one of them wasn't from one of your starters. 2 of them wasn't from your starters. So you trust all the guys that are on the court right now. Put your best free throw shooters on the court and close this game out with 21 seconds left.
With the win here tonight, that'll end their 3-game skid, and Jefferson will drop to 4 games, 4 losses now in a row. Not necessarily where they wanted to be. 2 games under 500. The Applemen improved to 12-5.
Oh gosh!
On the season, as they're going to foul and put Elijah Miller on the line.
Number 15, Titus Murray, called for his 5th foul.
So Murray is done and ends his night with just 6 points.
It's rough for the seniors. It's your second straight senior to foul out here, and it's a rough way to end the senior night. But those young men did battle all the way to the end, so they left it all on the court. You can hang your head high knowing that you did that.
Elijah Miller's been relatively quiet as well. Just his 9th point of the game. But they didn't need him. He played his role tonight. And he did it well. I mean, anytime you can. If he knocks this free throw down, he'll be in double figures. Anytime you can still, score. And no, he did get the roll. So Miller ends up with 10 points, and that's a solid night. And he wasn't needed to be the man tonight as Colton Shelton stepped up. Keyshawn Price had 14. Omicron, again, another solid game with 14 points and several rebounds. So they're getting some balanced scoring from just about everybody, and that's what you need down the stretch if you're the Applemen.
Absolutely. I think they had a really flawless fourth quarter. No turnovers there for the Applemen. Knocked down free throws at an extremely high clip. Played excellent defense and forced all the Jefferson shooters to be uncomfortable. This is a great EPAC win for the Musselman Applemen.
Well, that's going to do it here from Jefferson High School as the Musselman Applemen come in here to Jefferson's house and knock the Cougars off here on senior night, 66-56. And we're going to take a commercial break real quick and hear a word from our sponsors. And we're going to be right back with our Home Team Sports Player of the Game.
Here at Home Team Sports TV, we're here to highlight our local businesses and our student athletes and put them on a path to success. Through our social media platforms and our live event production, we look to shine a light on our local community and our talent from our student athletes.
Home Team Sports TV is more than a brand, it's a movement. We're combining creativity, innovations, and smart solutions for companies of all sizes. With unmatched dedication and community focus, we're proving that the right exposure can lead to a successful future.
And remember,
we are Home Team.
Helping people live longer, healthier lives is the heart of Purified Living 365. We're proud to serve families and businesses in Martinsburg and all the surrounding areas because wellness starts at home with the water you drink and the air you breathe. We provide advanced water filtration systems and air purifiers designed to help protect you from everyday contaminants. Our products are backed by consumer research and delivered with the care you can trust. Purified Living 365. Locally trusted, health focused.
And welcome back to Home Team Sports TV. I'm JD Fritz, joined by the Home Team Sports player of the game, Colton Shelton. Colton, 16 points, 10 assists tonight, a couple rebounds to go along with it, man. You were just dropping dimes out there. Talk about your game and how you've improved this season.
You know, I've always been a pass-first guy, but this year I try to step up and score more. But tonight I was really looking to get downhill, my coaches told me. And I was facilitate more and get my big guys because they're not as big as us, so
right.
I wanted to get it to my big guys and let them get easy buckets all night.
Yeah, you struggled a few games we did a couple weeks ago in a game, and, we might have been just a little bit too critical on you. We know that you are a much better player than you showed tonight. You really stepped your game up. Kind of talk to me about maybe what Coach Basile told you tonight going into the game.
He said, like the past couple games, he thinks that other teams are picking up that I'm like a pass-first guy, right. And tonight I needed to just do my thing and come out and score the ball.
Yeah, I said on the broadcast, man, you look like, Jason Williams, white chocolate out there dishing those dimes right and left. You guys were up 1. What was the message that Coach Basile talked to you guys about at halftime?
I came in at half. Everybody was kind of down because it felt like, we were scoring, but they were just hitting shots, zero. Yep. We had to take them out of the game, but the plan was to come out and just keep feeding the bigs and take away their shooters, and we'll be fine. You guys did a great job of that. Turned the second half around. The Cougars struggled a little bit. You guys kind of ran away with that, especially in the fourth quarter, man. But congratulations. You guys got a tough one coming up this Friday against Washington. What do you guys got to do to come out of victory? You guys, senior night for you guys. So what's the game plan going to be for Friday night? Stop the two guards, Josiah King and Chris Dolman.
Right.
Stop them from getting downhill and just get hands on shooters and get good contests.
Well, once again, congratulations to Colton Shelton, our Home Team Sports player of the game. Good game, young man.
Thank you,
and
sir.
Good luck Friday night against Washington. That's going to do it here from the Cougars Lair, Jefferson High School. I'd like to thank my whole crew here at Home Team Sports TV. Again, I'd like to thank, congratulate Jay on his special birthday, turning 18 years old today. That'll do it. And we'll be back at Washington High School tomorrow as Jefferson takes on the Patriots. So tune in to Home Team Sports TV tomorrow night, guys, and that's it. I'm JD Fritz. I also like to thank my broadcast partner, Nate Monroe. That's all I got, guys. God bless and good night.